so I've been saved at an early age. In 30 days, it felt like I'd managed to murder most of my worldly ways. But a couple stayed and coupled over a couple years. I'm wondering, man, what about all these frills I've thrown away? Is all this in vain? To strain and remain and refrain and sustain through this flame in my veins. Lust is its name. Is it a burden to be a virgin? Maybe you never hit the club and you just need a little taste, a little drink. The thing is, though, a drop of poison is enough to kill a man. Now I heard some say that without sex life is a waste. All crisis overall, I'll keep my pants on my waist. I turn beautiful women away, people telling me I'm lame. Though I got a sex drive, the spirit's holding the brakes. Brakes? There are no brakes, it's an infinite wood. Be content with your rib, cause nothing is sweet enough to desert him. But wait, look, can I be real with you? They say that women want attention, that's the real issue. And if their only wardress is just a little bit longer, then the flesh that I'll be feeding wouldn't burn like the sun. But wait, is that the reason why your brains are in chains while you're at home by yourself in front of computer screens? Or is that the reason why sick men prey on little girls still in school, still playing with crayons? No, it's the flesh that all men should fight. Or Satan persists to tempt us with our own wicked delights. See, God made intimacy to glorify him, but the flesh do as we please to glorify we. That girl is not an object for playing. That's a woman, not a Barbie. I don't care what Nicki Minaj is saying. And just like her, sex is God's creation. You spit inside his face if you don't use it how he made it. You see, sex is a gift from God, but we've taken it and we made it idolatry and put it in the place of God and we worship it. And so it comes out in all kinds of profane ways. So we blame the women for what they're wearing and we blame the media for what they're producing. But we never blame ourselves for how we've twisted God's gift to glorify us.
You can't play around with temptation. You can't play around with sin. It will grab you and it will grab you quickly. You can't reason with it. It's going to strike.
My flesh is on the rise like a tide when I go surfing. You can see just what I prize in my life when I go searching. Roaming with my eyes, and I'm surprised sin is lurking and it gets me every time. Inside, man, I'm hurting, pretending that I'm fine, but it's a lie, man, I'm burdened. Cause what's inside is never satisfied, so I serve it. Afraid of getting caught, so I hide, I'm so nervous. Scared that I may die, begging Christ to reverse it. Lord, you are the gospel, but this is a bad scene. Even if I clear my history, my past ain't clean. And I could try to clean it up, but it never seems enough. I trust myself and hurt myself, fail, this is tough. I need the gospel clear to see my sin for what it is. The one who's like the other death to me and my kids. Selfish in my ways and it's gonna put me in the grave, but Christ can save and set you free, no longer be a slave.
He is just a perfect God. But we know enough about ourselves that we know the moment we were born, we had faults. Why? Because we were all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. That's the predicament, is that if God is holy and we are not, how in the world will I be able to stand before him without being judged by him? But that's the beauty of Jesus, is that Jesus became the spotless lamb without blemish who took on your blemishes so that you wouldn't have to stand before God and be judged. Jesus took on the burden and the wrath and the dirt and the nastiness so that when we stand before God, we stand purely on the righteousness of Jesus Christ alone. This is why Jude has the audacity to say that God will not only be able to keep you, but when you stand before him, you will stand as if you have never committed a sin in your entire life. That is the lavishness of grace.
And he's the only one that can set me free.